Hello, I'm making another maths video. This time it is on question 3D and the calculus end of topic test for this year. It was also last year's, just so you know. The math department this year has been pretty lazy. So it's not just students being lazy, the teachers are too. Anyway, cool. This will be the last math video for the week. I'm taking the weekend off. Monday we'll start back to normal. Not sure what question I'll do on Monday. I'll figure that out over the weekend. But at the moment, let's get started on this comprehensive question. It is another excellence question, so yeah, I can do this fast. Right, so question 3D. The curve of p of x equals ax squared plus bx plus 8. My b kind of looks like an 8, but yeah. Which has a turning point when x equals 5 halves. The curve passes through the point 2, -4. Find the coordinates of the point on the curve where x equals 6. So, this is calculus. Well, see, yeah. So what happened is that I did this question. In fact, I've got my test paper right beside me. I did this question in a different way. You can have a look at the way I did it. As you can see here, it says use calculus methods. Yeah, and stuff like that. So this time, I'm going to teach you how to do it the right way by using calculus methods right now. So, it says, it mentions a turning point. Now, a turning point in mathematics, we would also refer to as a vertex, or as vertex. And to find the vertex using calculus methods, we would have to take the derivative of the original equation, set it to equal 0, and then solve for x. So this would look like this. So the original is this here. So we'll do original. I love maths. I'm sure people who are watching this also love maths so much. That is why they're watching my lovely videos, because I just can't get over maths. Or the most likely scenario, they have to do maths, or they can't do a certain subject in university. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, and then we're going to get the derivative. Yes, I love deriving. Cool, and that would just be p of x, p prime of x. That would just be 2ax plus b. Yeah, cool. I differentiated that using the I've already told you how to do the differentiation. You should know how to do this. This is like achieved stuff. And then we're going to set it to equal 0. So p of x equals 0. Cool. Looks like a 6. And now I'm turning into George. And so we'll mention that we're setting to equal 0. Okay, so that would mean that 0 equals 2ax plus b. Right, and then cool. Now we just have to solve for x. Oh, this involves rearrangement, so I already know instantly what it's going to be. It'll be x equals. What did I put? I didn't even do it on this one. What a winner! It would just be negative 2a. So that says x equals negative. That's rubbish handwriting. X equals negative. It doesn't really matter how I write it, but yeah, it's negative b over. It doesn't matter. Yeah, negative b over 2a. See, with fractions, it doesn't matter if you write it like this or this, or you get the picture. Doesn't matter how you write it, it's still the same. So anyway, we know what x is now. We've found x. We found an expression to represent x, or equation to represent x. Now the a and b in this formula are the same. So a and b given in the original equation, and we can use this to our advantage, I suppose. Like so, we're told that the value of x, and we know that these values come from the derivative formula, which is this. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit slow tonight. Always slow. Negative b. I might write down what I just said. So, I'm basically cool. And yeah. Anyway, so we can set both expressions equal to one another, which will give us this. Cool. And we can use this new equation to replace a or b in the original equation by solving for a or b respectively. So let's do it like this. Cool. Okay. We can multiply both sides. By 2a. We're going to multiply both sides by 2a, which should give us b equals negative 5 over 2 times 2a. Now, we can cancel the common factor of 2 out, which should give us b equals negative 5a. And what we can do now is that if we solve for b, we will find that we can substitute this into the original equation, so that instead of having the two unknowns a and b, we only have one, which is a, and that makes things a whole lot easier. So right, let's do that. So we know that the original is this: p of x equals ax squared plus bx plus 8. So let's replace it with b. So this is going to look like this. That's meant to be an 8. And now that we can rewrite this. Well, we could rewrite it without the parentheses. Yeah, we'll rewrite it without the parentheses. God, sorry, this is the long way. Oh, I'm a winner. Okay, so now our equation has only one unknown, one number that we need to figure out, which is instead of 2, which makes it easy. Oh, and also we've been given this. We've been given the coordinates here. So that means that all we have to do is we can use these coordinates and put them into our equation and solve for A. And this should probably look... look like this. So we know that the function equals -4, and that would be equal A2 squared take away 5A times 2 plus 8. And now basically all we have to do is, well, we could just solve for A, and that would give... I'm a winner. I'm going to use my calculator. None of that. Yeah, so we're just using the solver. Nice and easy. Whoops. Okay, so A equals 2. Right, and that would mean that... we found A! Yes! Haha, winner! Okay, so that means that Px equals 2x squared. Take away 10x. Oh, this is so good. Plus 8, which equals 20, because we've substituted for x. And now, now that means that the point would be 620. Yeah? That's what I got in the other one. Okay, cool. So, yeah, basically, that's the correct answer. I know for sure that it's the correct answer. Yeah, we're going to use our highlighter and we're going to be like, oh, look at that. That's the art. That's the kind of art you get from me today. That's all the art you're going to get from me today. Because I'm a trained artist. That question was pretty okay. I made an attempt to explain it, like, really in depth, so that you would know how to do it if you got a question like this. That kind of failed. Maybe I do that a lot with these kind of questions. But, yeah. This should be a question that you should find pretty straightforward. There's another way you can do it. That's my way, but I wouldn't do it my way. Use simultaneous equations. It's easier. Do I even use simultaneous equations? Kind of. Somewhere. Yeah, I did. Px equals x squared plus... yeah... It was very easy simultaneous equations, that's all I'll say. But with the one I did, I just used what do you call it? Algebra. I didn't use any calculus at all. Because what I did is that, well, I used some contextual knowledge and applied it to this, because you would know that x equals negative b over 2a, which is because it's the vertex of the parabola, and that's generally what the vertex of a parabola is given, and it's a formula for it. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't, then damn, it's too bad. Yeah, well, thank you for watching this. Goodbye.